Good morning. Give me the time to link up. Ooh, man. Ain't nothing like black hair. Look at that. It fights back, goddammit. Every aspect of us is rough. Look at that. Hair fighting back. Alright, family. Superphone is down, so more than likely you ain't getting a text. I'm going to leave the lines open just in case. The lines are open 614-556-4535 just in case you want to have a conversation about anything. Gye-Nyame related, black folks related, world related. Even about the folk tale that we didn't get to discuss. Lines are open. Black signal will not be going out. And unfortunately, I may have to put the black signal down. It's turning around. It turned around and it bit me. And we all know that you can't have your pets turn around and bite you. You got to put them down after that shit. So, I went and started the show before I got all my equipment because I was so mad about this superphone. So, it's like, gotta make it work. So I gotta figure out how to get the information out as far as the shows. So I think that but that's only, I gotta figure out whether it's a mass text. See, but not even, I'm gonna figure out how to do it because it's a good idea. The texting piece is an excellent idea, but I guess we're gonna have to figure out how to work around it. Because now, let's check this out. So when I first started, they had a $19.95 plan, then they had the $99 plan, right? We was working with the $99 plan. So now they go from a $99 plan, wait for it, to $499. Yes, a month plan. So we go from a $19 plan to a $99 plan, doing all the little stuff that y'all seen us doing with the black signal, and the next tier up is $4.99. See, that's that delusional Negro shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna shut my mouth. But it's like, it's like, there's no middle ground. There's no, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I'm sitting up here like, good grief. So everything, when you see us broadcasting on this, everything costs dough. The Wi-Fi costs dough. The Uber conference costs dough. Everything costs dough. Ain't shit happening for free. So I just want y'all to know that I'm investing in y'all. All right, so we're going to do this toast and get this toast on. But, of course, we got to do our song because I got to get up out of here because somebody decided that we needed to have a meeting at 9:30 on Kuumba morning. I protest, but I got to be there. All right, so family, here we go. First, I want to welcome you to the congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Of course, this is a Heart of Summer production. And guess what? This is the Daily Toast. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Yeah, but I figured out how to keep it from reverbing on the speaker station. It'll work real hot too. Thank you. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Try to do three things at once, y'all. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Now lift your glass and drink some water. Now lift your glass and pour some water. Just get that water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live, pour, dance. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, move, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, live, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Lift your glass and pour some. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, live, move, toast. Breathe, live, move, toast. Take your breath. Lift your glass. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Break down. Man, I want to welcome you to the journey. Drink, 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 drink. All the chats are open. Lift your glass. 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 Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift, 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 lift. Lift your glass and drink some water. Get some water. Health is wealth. Come on, family. Sip your, sip your, sip your, sip your water. Get your health drink. Join us on the journey, family, 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 family. Man, I'm feeling extremely good this morning, even though I should still be laying at a horizontal. All right, rather than being on a vertical talking to you right now, because you know my rules is to catch me when you can. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Miss Sakmat for going and for sharing the video. And family, listen, Black Signal is down. Black man is down. Black man is down. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know, I ran into your stand your ground shit already in the business world. You got to stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, it's just, like I said, I was explaining before, man, this super phone thing, man, it's messing me up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, and I could dig it, because, you know, I could dig the hustle. And get you linked in and get you hooked on, then you up the price. Yeah, usual street hustle shit. I mean, that's basic street hustle shit. I understand. But, you know, the journey is going to overcome, as I have seen, because the numbers haven't dropped too much. People just now finding out that I'm still doing the shows. So I just have to find another way to get in touch with them. So shouts out to Sister Navita. Thank you for sharing. And grand rising to both of y'all. Great Kuumba. We are on a magnificent Kuumba day. And, you know, it is what it is. So, there's a couple of things couple of directions that we can go in, because I got a little bit of time. First off, we didn't get a chance to discuss the folktale. Let me go first, before I even get started with that. In all of my areas, let me post call in line open 614-556-4535. Boom. All right, so that went out to YouTube, that went out to Stream.me, and that went out to Periscope. All right, so now we got to make sure we hook it up on Spreaker. Spreaker need to know. Spreaker, thank you. Call in lines open. Once again, I'll say it for those that are open. 614-556-4535. All right, that's up there. Now let's get it on. Let's get it on our show. Call in line open -614-556-4535. All right. So, call-in lines are open. So, before we get into the toast, let's go. So, the folktale that we got today is the she-goats and their beards. And I know y'all like, brother, I tell them this usually happens on Coogee Chocolate. I went to sleep. I was tired. Brother was tired. So I laid down. And then laying down, I didn't get back up. And then not getting back up, we weren't able to do the show. So if y'all want to talk about it, I'm just going to read it so that y'all can get it. I don't know why my son just opened up this thing. I think he's trying to kill me. Trying to get me to flu. All right, here we go. The she-goats, having obtained a beard by request to Jupiter, the he-goats were sorely displeased and made complaint that the females equaled them in dignity. Allow them, said Jupiter, to enjoy an empty honor and to assume the badge of a nobler sex, so long as they are not your equals in strength or courage. Couldn't get it out. As long as they are not your equals in strength or courage. It matters little if those who are inferior to us in merit should be like us in outside appearances. Let me read that again. Lightning, you get up. Get up. That was like having these mythical animals is crazy. Now, lightning, when you hear you get the cracking thunder, and y'all get the popping off when you hear something good. You understand? It matters little if those who are inferior to us that was too damn early. See, when you don't train your mythic animals on a regular basis, you get shit like this. All right, you have to stay on top of your myth. I will give you the signal. I'll give you the signal. It matters little if those who are inferior to us in merit should be like us in outside appearances. You understand? You get it now? stop trying to work with these mythic animals. Nobody want to hire them no more. Nobody want to work with them no more because they difficult. And they eat a lot. So not only do I got high super phone bills, I got to pay for the Uber conference. You know what I'm saying? It costs the podcast properly. You know what I'm saying? You got the equipment, got to make the shirts, got to make the ambrosia. But I got to take care of these goddamn mythical animals too. And they always late or skipping. But it's a beautiful day here at Gye-Nyame Journey. So I put that out there. If anybody want to discuss, please call in. Please call in. If not, we will get right to the toast. I'm gonna give some of y'all a couple of minutes. I'm gonna put on a commercial so I can finish drinking my water, just in case y'all want to have a discussion right before I do the show.
I am a Gye-Nyame man. I was born for greatness. My greatness comes from my potent sinner. I pledge to find and connect with my sinner. I pledge to build my spirit, mind, and body. I pledge to use my hands to build a better world for myself, my loved ones, and my community. I pledge to use my mind to think deeper, further, and higher to create a better reality for myself. I pledge to live my life and go beyond all my self-imposed limitations. I pledge to promote the principles of the Gye-Nyame warrior to assist all those seeking a path of success. I pledge all these things first to myself, to teachers, to all my relations, and to my higher power. I am Gye-Nyame. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. That is the Gye-Nyame pledge that is said by all of our true members at least once a day. Peace and welcome to our YouTube channel. Check out our videos and podcasts. Subscribe as well as join the journey. Push past your self-imposed limitations within the Gye-Nyame journey. Peace.
Uh-oh, somebody on the line. Who we been joined on the line? What's going on? Who is this?
It's his sister Navita. What's going on with you?
I'm chilling, man. Sitting up here mad as hell about this super phone. The black signal is down. I can't say black them.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Can't send a signal out to black them so that we get out here and handle business. But, you know, what's going on? What's on your mind?
Well, when you did the she-goat, the folktale, it immediately reminded me of an incident I had at work with the previous CEO who has passed on. But one day I was filling out something. I can't remember what I was doing, but I said, well, I don't know what to call myself. You know, what title should I give myself? And he said to me, I don't care what you call yourself. You can say you're the CEO of this company for all I care. Put what you want.
Shut up.
And that reminds me of, because to him, he didn't care what I called myself because he did not feel that I was his equal or anything of the title meant nothing.
Right.
To himself. I wanted to say I was the, supervisor of this or the manager of that or the CEO certified on the information. He had no problem with it because at the end of the day, he still felt like it was just, he was superior.
Right.
It was just empty words.
Right. Wow.
So that's what that reminded me of immediately when you did that folktale this morning.
And one of the things I noticed is that, black folks are real big on titles. You understand what I'm saying? We real big on titles. But and actually you give a lot of us a title and no power and we're cool.
And and no money shit.
And no money. You just hey, shut up, you got a pretty title. Yeah, you're right, that is a pretty title. I'm the supervisor of the supers.
Right, and I know at work I've said this to my supervisor. You know, he was like, it was something they were wanting me to do, and you know, I got this so-called upper position in the company, and I said, well, none of that matters because I can't take that title to the electric company and pay my bill. And he said, is everything about money for you? I said, well, shit, that's why I'm working, ain't it? You know, but it is the title thing, the office thing. I used to have an office, but I got kicked out of my office because my mouth got me kicked out of my office. I had my previous CEO, he would use that over my head, and I feel so bad you lost your office. And I was like, I can't take that office to the electric company and pay my bill. I don't give a damn about an office. It's all, you know, smoke and mirrors for real.
Right, really. I mean, it's like, so, you know, and I mean, and the key lesson in that is, you know what I'm saying, they could look good on the outside. Shouts out to Joe Barry. They, you know, try to look good on the outside, but as long as they don't match you on the inside. And that's basically the game that we have to learn how to play. And also we got to realize in many ways this is the game that's being played on us. Make them look good on the outside. Leave them empty on the inside. And then when they get wise to the game, then you get to the morals. Oh, it's only about money with you. Why is it always about money? You know what I'm saying? And the person that's usually saying that to you might be making them 5 times what you making.
What you making? Yeah, exactly.
Wow. You know, get all moral. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Hey, those out there that's listening, like and share. I want to thank Sister Navita. I want to thank Sister Sakmat because they already did like and share. Because we got to find a different way to let the family know. Because family, I don't think I'm going to be able to continue using Superphone. Because I'm not going to pay $99 a month and then get turned around and get 10 free texts, and then they turn around and start charging me $1 per text. And those that see how I'm texting, you know how I'm texting, right? You know what I'm saying? I possibly could do it. I'm going to think about it.
No, I wouldn't do that. And, you know, especially if you keep on, the one thing is the YouTube piece, if you subscribe, then you'll get notifications automatically.
That's a commercial. Thank you, Sister Navita. If you subscribe to the YouTube, you can get the messages to let you know that the show is going down. So I'm with that. Keep it free. Keep it free. All right, so
that's right.
Let me see. I'm gonna read it one more time.
But you know, also I wanted to say too, Tariq Nasheed, he uses this term, like how we talked about the different titles and things. He calls it nigger trinkets. They give you little nigger trinkets, make you feel good, but they don't amount to nothing in the end.
Don't mean nothing at the end. Like you said, you can't take it to the electric company, you can't take it to the grocery store, you can't even put it on the ground and watch shit grow from it. No, I agree, nigger trinkets. You know what I'm saying? Tricknology. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, and it builds up to absolutely nothing for us. You know what I'm saying? Because you having a big office at work, but then going home and being in a crowded quarters. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We need to stop that. We need to stop taking. We got to stop taking the trinkets and really start getting things of substance. You know what I'm saying? And understand what game we're playing, what game we're playing. Once again, knowing where we are, when we are, why we are. And once again, and we need to train up the next generation so that they don't start falling for the tricks early in their career. Because what happens is they get you hooked in, and all of a sudden you think you're doing good, but then you see somebody coming in up under you, not looking like you, all of a sudden doing better than you, and you like, matter of fact, they won't even show it. It might be years before you find out. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So family, you know what I'm saying? Let me read it. The she-goats, having obtained a beard by request to Jupiter, the he-goats, who were sorely displeased and made complaint that the females equaled them in dignities, allow them, said Jupiter, to enjoy empty honor and to assume the badge of your nobler sex, so long as they are not your equals in strength or courage. Enjoy your empty honors. It matters little if those who are inferior to us in merit should be like us in outside appearance. So let's be very, very clear about that, family. I mean, that's a quick one. We don't even have to have a long conversation about that one. That's a thunderclapper. You know what I'm saying? That's a thunder.
Is that you?
What? You hear that, Sister Navita? You know how late?
I hear that.
How late Thunder is? I don't know what's going on. Thunder, you been drinking? You was drinking last night? Damn. You know what I'm saying? That's a thunderclapper. All right, brother. All right, I'm not messing with you. You might be retired. You might need to go find you another Mr. Animal Keeper, because I can't be dealing with this. This between you and Anime. I don't know what the hell going on here. All right, but fam, we about to get into this toast because I gotta get up out of here and gotta go over here. I don't know why they set this. I don't know why the meeting was set up.
All right, well, I'm about to hang on up and listen.
Yes, ma'am. So, first, giving honor to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that Creator once again by the name you choose, and we say, Ashe. All right, from there, family, we move on to the stars of the show, and we call on those ancestors upon whom shoulders we stand. We call Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Texana, Davis, Herman Brown, Singh, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walton, Christopher Andy Gatson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Jenny Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara 2H, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Topper, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, No More X, Pat Mott, Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Algeny, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Atwoods, Carlos Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs. It's real life here for Gye-Nyame Journey. Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Rain Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Well, Libby the Farmer, Agosa Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Dolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frazier Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolin, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Delrita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Barham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatet Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas Alula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglass Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. Now to the book. Let me check to make sure there are no comments. Okay, cool. All right. Shouts out once again to Brother Joe Berry. Here we go. Good morning, Masha Mosh. We got Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark. Oh, good morning, Gina G. Where's Sasha at? I thought. Oh, morning, Gina G. Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters. I could swear I saw Sasha come down here. Shelby McClendon.
That was me.
Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb. Y'all all sisters, so y'all can look alike. You know that, right? Mazarine Coper, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Tavea McCormick, Tavea Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Mirelle Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Baba Naeem, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bet Vaughn, Love Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome All, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, out of Casey Thomas Coper, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eulin Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Hosey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, Georgia Haley Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jared Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, Uncle, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word, the first, Jennifer Sensabaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Leon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, and Timothy Butler. Speaking of that, happy birthday, Sister Zuri. Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Pintup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Hadley, Elma Hines. Also, we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we move on to the present moment, and you know what it means. You know what it is. Where are you? Come on.
Damn, Rod, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
Back up.
There is no tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay. So intense. I fall into that scene sometime. All right. Today is Kuumba. Right, family? We're working on it. We're seeking it out. Activate those reticular formations. We're on the hunt for Kuumba. Where can you find it? Where do you see it? Post it up and share it. Right? Hashtag Kuumba Day. Hashtag Finding Kuumba. Hashtag Kuumba Found. Hashtag, I don't know. But here we go. Kuumba. Creativity. Right? Order is the myotic principle of the day. Color is orange, as you can see by my wrinkled shirt, which shows that it has been used and loved. Right? Cause and effect is the Hermetic law. The male name is Kwame. Kwame is your day. Kwame is your day. Female name is Alma. Alma. What's up, Alma? Hey. All right. Shouts out to all the other Almas out there. All right. So it's our day of creativity, so we need to get out and we need to seek it. So we lift up our glass, knowing that we got to handle our business in the moment, family. If we're not handling our business in the moment, tomorrow won't come. There is no tomorrow. There's only now. You pass your nows on to your children to build the further nows for their children. So hold on to your now. Get busy, family. All right? I'm about to go build some shit in the now. So we lift up our glass and we salute the present moment. And we say, Ashe. From there, we move to our children, children, all the way into infinity. You know what I'm saying? Because we're building a foundation strong enough. We are personally responsible for the next 7 generations. And being generational people, knowing that we got to come back and face the bullshit, the shit that we leave. You understand what I'm saying? Being generational, coming back. You know, life is the cycle that goes round and round. And to the laws of Mayat, I'm bound. We lift up our glass, right, to salute our children in advance. And we say Ashe. From there, we say, to all of our relations, we toast. From there, family, you know what else? This is what else. Here we go. We toast you. This is for you right now. This is for you. What do you want? What do you need? Lift up your glass. Salute. Thank you, Sasha. And we say Ashe. And last but not least, family, I toast the most beautiful, radiant, inspiring, strong, confident, you know what I'm saying? Force of nature. And that's you. So we lift up our glass. Why that door open? And we toast and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Wish you peace, power, joy in 100 years, family. Lifting up our glass. I'm gonna sip. That's good. That's good. It is good. All right, we're going to check the chats one more time. All right, nobody there. Let's go to Spreaker. Okay. We're going to go to Hootsuite. Nothing. All right, family. So, I get this shit up off of here. All right, family, I'm going to wish you a great day.
Bye.
Come on so they can see you. Since you
Bye.
Look awful light there, girl. I don't know what's going on. We got to get some sunlight in our life. Shit. Well, we don't play that around here. No. All right. Let's see. All right, family. I'm out.